Alright, so how you wanna?
You just be like, what's good, everybody? This is Webstie. I don't know. We can wing it, I guess.
Wing it from what's good, y'all, from GVP. I'm Webstie, and this is Glass Valley.
You should probably put on Dumb Webstie. Then I'll be like, I'm Will Shot at the Great, and this is Glass Valley. Then you'd be like, this is Glass Valley Productions.
What's good, y'all? From GVP, I'm Webstie.
Will Shot at the Great.
And this is Glass Valley. We're here to talk to you guys today about, we got some new drones, and we've been shooting with them. Got a little time to test them out, and yeah. So I'm gonna let Will go first.
Yep, so I went out and copped the DJI Mavic Mini. I've been flying it for about 2 weeks now. Been getting a couple of shoots around the city. The pros that I like about this drone is it's about the same size, obviously, as a smartphone, as an iPhone. So you could fit it in your pocket, take it anywhere you want. The size is 2.49 grams to be exact, so it doesn't require FAA registration. So you can fly the drone whenever, wherever, take it whenever, wherever, and still get good quality pictures and videos, such as like 4K with the videos. Another thing that I like about this drone, the flight time. DJI has it as 30 minutes, but I would say about 23 to 25 minutes realistically that you have. But you know, that with a couple of batteries, you can get about a solid 45 minutes of good quality footage, pictures, and everything in between. I would say just for beginners, this is the way to start. It's about $399 for just a drone, and I think $499 for the whole pack, as far as like the propellers and batteries and stuff like that. I think if you're just starting to get into drone photography, or you know, you want something that is compatible to you and your travel needs, then I think this is the way to go. Once again, has a 3-axis gimbal, and the camera is 2.7K. I only have a couple negatives. One is the camera size. As a photographer, I would prefer a wider angle lens, kind of like the Mavic Pro 2, something that kind of just gets the whole picture, gets all the color and everything, but that will be on the way. Another thing is it doesn't have the technology to detect or avoid obstacles, just like the more expensive drones and higher up drones that has that technology built in, so you really have to watch where you're going. But it also has a vision system along with the GPS, which is used for precise flying and hovering.
I was about to say the GVPS.
The GVPS. And so, yeah, it's easy to update the firmware on the drone. It's all in the app, as far as just even like post-production, editing your videos, making highlights. You could transfer over your photos easily to Lightroom and do your thing. But like I said, it's highly recommended, and yeah.
So next up is my drone, the DJI Phantom 3 Standard, weighing in at 1,280 grams. This one has to be registered with the FAA because it's, you know, it's obviously pretty big, and if you saw this, you know, flying next to your window at night, oh boy, what? You're gonna be pretty freaked out. So yeah, this one it's a bulkier, it's still a pretty good drone. Like the very first thing that comes to mind is when I gotta set it up. You gotta always take off the propellers before, you know, you put it in the bag, and you always gotta put them back on before you fly off. But you know, that just comes with the work of the drone. Overall, I would say this drone is pretty cool. This drone came out in 2015, so it's 5 years old. When it comes to like flight time and design and just overall like shooting, I don't think it's actually that great just because it's so old, but it was $300, so
still
it's really a steal for $300, because this used to be a $1,200 drone. Flight time, this flies for about 21 minutes per battery, so I have two, so I got like 42 minutes, 45 on a good day. For video, it's not that great. It shoots at like 2.7K. You know, now in the days where we have 4K and 1080p and 8K and 6K, it's like this is pretty chicken nugget compared to that. But for pictures, I love this for well, for pictures, I like it because the camera for pictures is still, it's a 1080p 12 megapixel camera, so the pictures still come out great. Video to me looks pretty noisy and is pretty like pixely, so yeah, I don't really like it that much. Another highlight for this though is flight speed. So this flies pretty fast. So when we're flying straight, it'll fly about 13 miles per hour, but it flies 35 miles an hour horizontally. So for getting like smooth video shots, yeah, it's pretty great. Back to the camera quality, they only come out so good, but I haven't had more time to actually play around with the footage, so once I get a handle on the footage, we're gonna see how much I can really get out of this.
Yeah.
This drone has it has obstacle sensors for its sides, but it doesn't have any on the bottom. So flying, you're pretty much good, but for landing, this thing could bounce off the ground. And yeah, I have bounced it off the ground actually. So yeah, overall, would I say this a good starter drone? Yes, I would. One, it's only $300. Two, if you're just getting used to flying a drone. Three, it flies pretty long and it flies pretty fast, and you can go a pretty long distance. I haven't been able to fly too super far, but it flies pretty far and you can still see it, so yeah. Last thing I wanted to talk about though is the remote. The remote is gigantic. The remote is ridiculous. Like, it's pretty clunky, so it's really hard to carry around, and it's, it's all obviously no fun having it around your neck, but it's still pretty safe compared to the Mini's remote. You can just slide your phone in, but this one you have to clip your phone in. Like, yeah, and it's not very supportive, so I don't really trust it that much, but yeah, it's a good little start. I'm gonna use it some more and see how much I like it. So far though, I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10.
I'll probably give mine a 10 out of 10. Like, it's worth it for the price. And honestly, my drone, Mavic Mini and the Phantom 3, the camera sizes is pretty much the same. So I feel like for the camera, for this size of the drone, for it being DJI's smallest drone and most affordable drone on the market right now, it's worth it. It's worth it. And like I said, it's easy to fly compared to the bigger drones. So you could, if you're not trying to take classes or whatever, you're just doing it for fun, you could just fly, start practicing, getting used to flying drones, and then as you upgrade and level up, by the time you get to the big boy, you Gucci. So yeah, drone is the way. Drone photography is the way.
Drone photography. Like us, subscribe, check us out. We're gonna do a more in-depth review of these individually, but yeah, this is just a short synopsis for now. Like us, subscribe, follow us on Instagram. I'm Vonsky.
Will Shot at the Great.
And this is Glass Valley.